Fuck off.
So Milan in white here on the offensive straight away, going for
Leao! Go on! Rafael Leao! Rafael Leao! What was that? 5 seconds?
10 seconds?
2 games of October.
My God. Wow. Cialanolo. Kasi Gigio Donna Roma.
Ciao tutti e benvenuto RossonARI. This is your boy Ari and you're watching the RossonARI review. Milanisti, today we are in New York City, one of the greatest cities in the world. And we are reviewing the greatest club in the world. Milan 2, Sassuolo 1. Milanisti, it is Christmas week and I am in New York City. I slept at 4 a.m. today and woke up at 8 for the ragazzi, and boy was it worth it. Sassuolo play a high line, so I had a good feeling going into this game today because of Milan's counter-attacking abilities underpinned by the pace available to our flanks. RossonARI, this game was a clinical execution. Milan playing deeper than usual, covering passing lanes, and then transitioning swiftly with speed to catch out Sassuolo's high and rather weak backline. First 90 minutes were very comfortable tonight, but I can't say the same about those last 5 minutes. This victory was so sweet that New York City has to know about it. Forza Milan!
Forza Milan!
Milan campione!
Milan campione!
Forza Milan!
Forza Milan!
Let's start with Theo Hernandez. Real Madrid had a true future Galactico and they didn't even realize it.
Theo Hernandez.
Oh my goodness! Theo Hernandez! Salamanca's! Theo Hernandez! Theo!
Breakaway goal, a truly clever
Oh my word! Time for true facts, Milanisti. Theo Hernandez is so fast that he can answer a missed call. He can win the Kentucky Derby without having a horse. He even tried a 50-yarder with that quick free kick, and most importantly, recently, he said that he never wants to leave Milan. Incredibile, Theo! Alessio Romagnoli showed why he's the captain tonight. He really bossed that defensive line. Besides from that slightly late tackle that led to the free kick scored, Capitano was very solid tonight. And I see him mentoring and instilling confidence in Kalulu the same way Simon Kier did with Gabbia when Romagnoli was injured. And Mr. Kalulu, I know I called you out after the game against Genoa, but boy oh boy did you show up tonight. I see that this guy is a quick learner and he has to be because he has a very big challenge coming up next with Ciro Immobile. His aggressive style of defense might leave us open at the back sometimes, but with improvements to his game, he could become amazing regardless of whether he wants to play right back or center. Milan's double pivot completely shut down Sassuolo's double pivot today. But we need to talk about injuries. Tonali played a solid game and had the smartest involvement in Salamaker's goal, where he left the ball for Theo Enzo Ferrari to get it down the left flank. Il Ragazzo was subbed out today due to a strain in the right abductor muscle. Watch out for the TMC in 90 tomorrow to give you an update on all the injuries in the squad. In addition to Tonali and Benacer, our man of the match today, Frank the Tank, will also miss the Lazio game due to an accumulation of yellow cards. Also, a quick note, fuck that ref for giving that soft yellow card to Kessie. And meanwhile, there was no card for the 2 pushes of Berardi to Kessie. Il Presidente misses the next match, but if you're challenging for the title or challenging for a Champions League spot that you haven't seen for 6 years, then you have to overcome these kind of challenges on the road.
Hakan Çalhanoğlu! Hakan Çalhanoğlu! My Turkish delight! Bellissimo Hakan! 9 a.m. 2 goals by the 9th minute. Let's go!
Hakan Çalhanoğlu, my Turkish delight, was wonderful today. Krunic, though, was pretty awful. He gave away several balls today and also was complaining about several passes that he himself mismanaged. That said, I think Hakan and Krunic is the only liable midfield that will field against Lazio. Hakan has a good defensive work rate, we all know that, and I can see him playing a decent deep-lying playmaker. Video assistant refereeing, aka VAR, is a universe of bewilderment, ladies and gentlemen. VAR Room officially released a statement on that offside. Because the sun is 91 million miles from the earth and it's snowing in New York City, Hakan's goal was offside tonight. That's the kind of bullshit that VAR room is on. RossonARI 6 minutes and 22 frames is the amount of time Rafael Leao took to score the quickest goal in the history of the Serie A. Grande Rafael, grande Leao. Milan is breaking all kinds of records this season. The laziest player in the squad scores the fastest goal ever. Moral of the story? You just gotta work smart. But on a serious note, regardless of how many goals Leao scores, I will continue to criticize him as long as he casually jogs around the pitch when he doesn't have possession or during our press. Let's hope that the lad can string together 2 performances in a row and show up against Lazio. A quick word on Jens Petahauga. You cannot simply turn away from the ball on a close free kick like that, my boy. You have to be braver than that and show some grinta, because that is what the red and black colors are all about. Be a man, essere un uomo. Speaking of a strong man, I completely forgot how much I actually missed Alexis Salamakers. He is light years ahead of Samu, and I'm so glad how well his chemistry has worked out with the rest of the squad. Bravo, Salamakers! Got this feeling that the boys just weren't putting in that final gear tonight because they were trying to cruise through that 2-goal lead. We had just over a third of the possession, signora signori. We just used it way more effectively. And one of the main reasons for that effectiveness is Stefano Pioli's beautiful bald head. Just 2 days ago he said, and I quote, "We need to score earlier in these sort of games. Ask and you shall receive, Mr. Pioli." Honestly, I hope you enjoyed this special episode of the RossonARI review from New York City. Please like, subscribe and comment below. We reply to each and every single one of your comments.